Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my playthrough of Aarklash Legacy. In the last video I was able to get to a location that I believe to be a new location. So now we're just going to continue to proceed. We are closer to something, I think. There was mention of getting nearer to home in the, what do you call it? The load screen, which has been kind of carrying the story a little bit. There has not been any new... Chaotic and Scarlet. There has not been any new dialogue to progress the plot, but that's alright. Healing received. He does physical damage and hit point max. I think what he has is better. Let's see what Naka has. She has physical armor and 10% healing received, so this is not an improvement. And then there were these two relics, one of which is physical armor, magic damage, 12% healing done, and a reduction to control effects, which is actually pretty good for a tank. And this is superior to what he has, so I will give him that. And then physical armor, magic armor, and mana regen, which right now, better armor, better mana regen, will decrease her healing done. So what does Lek have? Lek has the same thing. He will lose magic damage, and he will increase mana regen by just a little bit. Wendaru does not regen mana. What does Mocha have? Mocha has healing done and hit point max. So I'm actually going to give that to Mocha. It may not be the best choice for him, but that'll be fine. We will see. Alright, so let's go find out what else is in here. Scrolling around, I did see this room with chests in it, so that will be interesting. I wonder if that's a loop. We'll see. However, I did think I saw enemies off to the right there, off to the left there. So I'm going to come up this way and see what I find. There's a puzzle here. This puzzle is probably how we get into that door. There we go. We have... Nope. Okay. We have an Ira, two Ira Tenebres, one that is, call it of superior quality. There is a Warrior of Belial, who are the ones who charge. So let's see whose charge goes off first, because he's probably going to charge Nella. Then we've got two Bards. The Bards have just mind control. Okay, so the Bards do not have a heal. They do have a reduction of magic armor, and they do immobilize. The other thing they do is magic damage. Is that a... Yep, in a straight line towards the target of the spell. So that's something I have to be aware of. There are two of them, one of which is enhanced. So 2250 and 1750. The Ira, let's see, the Ira steals 50% when it attacks, so it is going to be steadily healing itself. Excuse me, Grizzy. And then it also has 15% on the mana of its target. So if it's targeting something, it will steal mana from it. It can go invisible and heal itself. It can silence for 15 seconds, and it does 500 bleed damage. So, as long as Bolam is the target, the Bards are going to be an issue, which means I need to know roughly where they're going to stop, which is probably up there somewhere. So I'm going to have Nella go run up there, because she's going to try and stop them. I'm going to have... Wendaru put a Leech Grain on the Warrior of Belial, and then I'm going to have Lek start targeting this smaller Bard, because if we can kill him first, just because he's got less hit points, that'll be one less spell that I have to deal with that goes through multiple targets. Now this may go poorly just because of the arrangement of my party. We'll see. Oh, it did go after Bolam. Okay. Now this is precisely where I want Nella. She's right next to these two. So we're planning on targeting this Bard. So she's going to hit him first. Okay. And then I'm going to need... Okay, he's got Invocation of Light going. She's going to ground pound to stop that. Bolam's still on the ground. Lek does not appear to have... He's got a blocked category, so I need Lek to get over there as well, which means he won't be able to benefit from that healing. Bolam also has a blocked category. That's a problem. So I'm going to have Bolam target that Ira, and I'm going to have Nella continue targeting this bard, and Lek use that on that bard. Okay. And then the healing grain will be useful, but it's not useful enough. She needs to throw this at Bolam to get him up a little higher. Nella now has enough mana that I think I can get this off and get these two dead before it's a significant... There we go. Good. Alright. Now, I've got the two Iras that are going to be an issue, so I'm going to start attacking the weaker of the two Iras. Unfortunately, that's probably just going to make it invisible. I'm also going to steal mana from Nella and then switch to attacking that Ira. He still can't do anything because of blocked categories, so I'm going to use that. What does it do? Hold on. Increases his physical damage, but reduces his physical armor. I'll take the risk. She can cast a heal in a little bit. Oh, that's a problem. That is one of the things I did not want to happen. So 0 seconds, she can cast... Get off the keyboard, please, Grizzy. I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, so now she can put a seed back on the warrior, and then Nella is just going to sit there for the moment. We're unfortunately going to have to largely just beat up this. There. Now it's not going to be able to disappear, so we can keep this up. Bolam, why are you attacking something else? Probably because you're taunted. Okay. You can come here. Please heal Bolam, because he is taking quite a bit of damage, but the leech grain's going to go off, so that's not a big deal. Okay, Bolam, can you taunt? You can. Good. Please taunt the Ira. I want it to stop attacking Lek, because Lek needs mana to really be able to do a decent amount of damage. Nella, go ahead and zap the Ira. Thank you. And now... Come on. There we go. It's dead. Now, the warrior is also almost dead. Now it is. Now we can focus on the other Ira. I don't think I need a leech grain. I think I can just do that. Lek, if you come down here, you can cast that, and Nella, you can cast that. Okay. So this shouldn't take much. Lek doesn't. Oh. It's going to go invisible. I can't stop that. I didn't think to be there in time, so it's just going to kind of go away for a moment. Which means it's going to come back with full health, but that's okay. Bolam's regenning health. There we go. Okay, what's it doing here? It increases the speed of attack. Not a big deal. I'm going to move Nella down just so that if I don't get through its health before it can reuse that other ability, I've still got it managed, so we'll see how this goes. But looks like that shouldn't be a problem, which is why I'm going to use my mana to cast this spell, and that kills it. Okay. Yeah, so I should have had her close to begin with there, just to stop the Ira from being able to disappear like I did with the first one, but that's alright. He's still bleeding. That's intriguing. I wonder how long that's going to last. That's for 15 seconds. That probably wasn't what was doing it either. But, quick save it. And then we'll come up here. There's a button. Usually there's not a button associated with these light puzzles. What happens if I step on the button? Nothing. Okay, so the way the light puzzles work, you turn one on. When you click it, it changes it and everything adjacent to it. I need to get all of them turned on. So this one's off. These three are on, off, on. So it's not quite alternating. If I click this one, that'll turn all of those off. No, that turned that one on. I thought it was off. Okay. Now if I click this one, it'll turn it off. Okay, I'm having trouble telling what's on and off, apparently. If I come down here, that'll probably turn that corner off. But it stayed off. Okay, so it doesn't change that one. It only changes the ones adjacent to it. That's unexpected. I don't remember if that's the way it was working before. So if I come down in here and hit this one, that'll turn those two on and leave it fine, right? Yes. Okay. Now if I come up here, that'll turn all of those around it on and leave it on. Okay. Now if I turn that center one on, it'll turn those two on, but this one off. And it'll leave that one on. That'll turn those three off and leave that one off.
My blades grow dull waiting for you.
That'll turn that one on and that one off, which doesn't really change much. And that'll turn that one on and that one off, which isn't really what I want. Okay. That would turn that one off and that one on. That would turn those three off and that one on, which would make this entire back row on. Okay, now I've got those two where they are. If I hit this one, that'll turn that, that, and that on, and then I'll just have this one off. Okay. So now I've only got this one off, but if I turn this one on, that'll turn that one on, but this one off. So somewhere I need to be able to flip. So if I turn this one on, so turning this one on would turn that one, hitting this would turn this one, and this one off. Hitting this would turn that off, and that off.
There are bodies that need slaying.
Yes, I know. Okay, I wasn't paying enough attention to realize that that one would go off too. Don't know how much that matters. That turns those three off. That one stays off. That would turn those two on. That would turn that one up there off, which I don't want to do. Wait a second, I thought that wouldn't change. It didn't. Okay, it changed that one up there. So basically now I'm going to end up moving this single one just around unless I can figure out how to get... So getting a corner off. I would leave that off and turn those on. I ought to be able to figure this out. This really ought to be simple, frankly. Because that's going to leave it off, but turn those off. Okay. So that's going to turn those on and leave it on. But if I hit this one, it's going to turn that one in the center off, the one I'm standing next to, so that's not what I'm after. So I'm definitely doing something wrong, just in large part. Okay, so that's all of those off. That'll turn that off and that center one on. That'll turn all three of those off. Okay, so now we've got the three at the front on. Now, if I turn this one on... Okay, so that didn't do catty corner, which I think I may have known. Yeah, so this whole binary switches thing, I didn't do great on it the first one I found. Yeah, that's still going to leave me with that one off. Yeah, because that's going to turn on those, but shut that one off. That changes those. Coming down here, swaps that. Leave that one off. Coming over here, we'll swap those three. And it's that catty... Now, this one's off is the problem, because otherwise this would solve it. No, it wouldn't, because that's off. Okay, so let's do that again. That's off, and I need to turn it on. Hitting this will turn that. Hitting this one will turn this one on. And hitting this one will turn these two on. Turning this one off. Hitting that one turns those off and on. That's not what I wanted. Hit it now. This turns on, this turns off. Hit this one. Nothing happens there. Hit this one. Those do that. Now this is a problem, but if I come up here, it's going to turn this one off. And I don't want to do that. If I hit this one, it's going to turn this one off, as well as that one. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. This turns this on and this off. This turns that on and that on. Oh. Yeah, see, that was an accident. I did not do that on purpose as much as I wish I could say I did. A whole lot of inventory. Unfortunately, inventory really, I mean, all it is these minor buffs. Still, worth going through, figuring out what things do. So I'm going to pick up all the rings and the relics. Probably end up creating a number of extra relics while I'm at it. But it will be worth seeing what I find. And I made it through a random-ish puzzle. So, okay. First thing, amulets, hit point max, and dodge. You know what? That could be good if you don't already have something better, which you have armor, damage, healing received. So you do have something better. What does Friends have? Armor, critical hit. I'd really rather Friends have critical hit. You don't have an earring. Okay. You have armor, healing received. Better dodge might actually be an improvement. Hey, let's go with that. Okay, gray amulet, don't care. This is physical damage, magic damage, and hit point max, which could be good. I don't know anybody who does physical and magic damage. That's better magic damage, reduces physical and magic armor, but does increase hit points. What about Lek? You know what? What about Friends? He's got armor, and critical hit chance. A base damage, sure, why not? We'll see what happens. Blue, magic armor and hit point max. Purple, okay, physical armor, magic damage, healing received, and crit chance. That could be a good one for Nella. Less physical, same magic, better magic damage, does increase healing received and crit chance. So sure, we'll give that to Nella. Magic armor, hit point max, I don't care. And gray, I don't care. Rings. Physical armor, healing received, and multi-critical hit. I still don't know what multi-critical hit does, but Lek is doing AoE. Better physical, better multi-critical hit, and healing received. So, works for him just by default. A blue physical multi-critical hit. Friends, what do you have? Physical armor, physical damage, healing, done. You don't need healing, done, but the 5% physical damage is nice. Physical armor, multi-critical hit. I don't think he does multi-critical hit, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. Physical magic and physical damage. See, that could be good for you, just because of the increase in armor, and you doing more damage doesn't bother me. But, yeah, I think I'm going to put it here instead, since most of what Denzil does is physical. So physical armor, magic armor, healing done, multi-critical hit, and duration of anti-magic effects. That sounds like it could be good for either Wendourou, better physical, better healing done. So I'm going to try it on Wendourou. We'll just see what happens. Earrings, physical armor, magic armor, mana regen. Well, mana regen means I need to look at the people who do mana. Mana regen of 12, 12.5, so not enough to matter. Mana regen of 14, so not enough to be useful. Mocha has mana regen of 15, so nope. And then physical armor and magic armor. Somebody didn't have an earring at all. It was Denzil, so Denzil, there you go. You get it by default. Okay, physical armor, magic armor, healing received, and mana regen. So Naka doesn't, none of the ones that really receive healing do mana, but it's 15.5 mana regen, which is an improvement for Nella, and I've been using Nella quite a bit, so I'm going to do that. Magic armor, healing done, healing received. Wendourou has healing done. It's the same healing done. It's less healing received. How about you, Mocha? You have mana regen instead of increase to healing done. I'm going to get rid of it, and this is gray. Okay, so, and then there are folks who do have skill points, so jump up here. Would I rather reduce the time required to inflict bleed or reduce the cost? Let's reduce the cost. I'd like her to stay alive. Denzil, you got anything? You do. And you've maxed out. So what do I want to do next? Reduces the cooldown, because that allows him to steal buffs. I haven't been using him yet, but when I do, that'll be a good thing, I think. Alright, she's maxed. She has not been using elemental chains. It does reduce speed, but she's not been much of a buffer. Anti-buff, or debuffer. There we go. She has done backup healing on occasion, so we'll start buffing the healing. And then for the Sacred Feast, do we want hit point regenerated or transfer support effects to the ally? Okay. Transfers the increase in support effects which affects Wendourou to the ally. I think I'm fine, just increase the hit point regeneration. That works for me. Lek has been working on fear. Duration of the fear versus no incantation time. The fear is instant. That'll make it an interrupt. He's been working on armor reduction. Destroys the armor. Or bound greatly and increases the range. So an increased range isn't bad. It means he can be shooting from outside, but destroying the armor, it would be for 20 seconds, unless it is literally completely and it removes the duration. Let's go with the range, though, just so that he can sit outside when he needs to. Olam can either reduces the cost or duration of the knockdown. Oh, you know what? Let's increase the duration. And then Mocha, you can either increase healing and you can target yourself. Cancels all incantation time. I think that means he can do it without incantation, so I'm going to take that. Being able to just rapid heal would be very useful. Granted, I'm not using Mocha right now, but so quick save it again just so I don't have to go through making those selections. And there was a spontaneous relic somewhere that I missed. Alright, so that was a dead end after getting through those. Now it's just a matter of coming down here and seeing what is through these doors. Another puzzle! Yay. Quick save it. Okay. So my guess is that this is either an order or pattern puzzle. Let's just... Oh my, is that how this works? Okay. So I'm going to have to let this go away. Let's try this again. Flip. Okay, so it was corners, and it looked like it was rotating counterclockwise. Okay, I think I got it. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so counterclockwise corners. Is this one? Why is it not working? I think I understand what it's asking for, but... because I think I need to step on this one first. Good. Come down to this corner and step on this one. Come over to this corner and step on that one. Come up here and step on that one. Whole lot of running in circles for this. There. Need to be careful not to step on something by accident. There. And I get to come to that one. And that one. This one. And then it will continue the counterclockwise rotation, and then that finishes it. Okay. Now, that was more efficient than the last light puzzle. Got that one by accident, basically, but I'll take by accident so long as I take success. Right, save it, because that's the puzzle. And let's see what our next fight is going to be. Can't tell if... okay. So we've got a warrior of Salul and a black priest. The black priest has a heal. He heals himself. He increases the healing of allies around him. So I am going to charge the warrior of Salul. I'm going to assume, which is going to be a mistake to assume, I know, but that's just kind of the way it works sometimes. Let's get the warrior of Salul with a seed. I'm going to assume that they're largely alone. Okay. Olam, go ahead and stomp. Ella, go ahead and cast again. What does the blue do? Black priest blocks the use of control skills. Okay. So the warrior of Salul has... he can critically hit. He can increase his speed. He can increase his crit multiplier. And he can cast that to come back to life. Okay. Oh my. I did not notice other stuff in my environment. I'm probably going to be reloading this, but we'll see. Go hit there. Alright, we got a black priest who's casting... blocks the use of control skills. We got a morbid specter who's casting mobilization. And we've got an archon that's not really doing anything. So let's see if... you know what, the black priest is close. Olam, go ahead and hit the warrior. Let's get Wenderu out of there. Okay. Nella, now that you don't have enough magic points, okay. Come on, here we go. Kill the archer just because it needs it, and then you can go ahead and heal Bull Lamb. Good. Come on, Nella, kill the archer. Here we go, now the Black Priest can die. Yeah, that'll hit everybody, so go ahead and do that. Nella, you don't have enough mana points. You're gonna be charming somebody. Don't know who, that's fine. Wendaru, please heal Lek.
We are wield swords.
And then please steal mana from Nella. Okay. Nella, how you doing? Kill the warrior. You know what, maybe that's a bad idea.
Obey me.
Okay, good, he's dead. Alright, now we just gotta go get the Morbid Spectre. You can move here to heal Bolam. You can move... never mind. It won't last long enough. Ring of Freedom. And Ring of Blood. I expect Ring of Blood isn't gonna matter. Oh, it's better than I was expecting. Healing done, healing received, and hit point max. You know, Naka could really benefit since she does both. Yeah, let's go with that. Physical armor, magic armor, physical damage. Better, same physical armor, same magic armor. Okay. Less physical armor, same magic armor. Sure. Let's go with that. Oh, we do have a spontaneous relic, magic armor, mana regen. Right, you have mana, but it's not better mana regen. You have mana, but it's not better mana regen. And you have mana, but it's not better mana regen. Okay. Come on, folks. Stop running around. You're fine. Come on. Little bit. There we go. Alright, quick save it. Wasn't a terrible fight. Yeah, the whole assuming that they're all in the... I just don't like it that they brought stuff up from behind me when there was nowhere for them to have come from behind me. I wish they'd be consistent on that, but that's fine. Oop, gargoyle. Nope. Okay, Flesh Spectre, which means when it dies, it's going to explode. Gargoyle, which means multiple damage, multiple damage. Yeah, it just does damage. Black Priest. This one has the energy of nothingness. Okay, so the Black Priest has to die very quickly. So I think it's only the superior Black Priests that have this, because the other Black Priests didn't. And this thing is annoying. Caused me a lot of problems before, because basically, if you try and heal somebody that's affected by it, they are, damaged instead. And I do not like that. Let's drop the Leech Grain on the Gargoyle. Lek, you can do that. Nella, you can do that. And then everybody, after you've done what I've told you to, you can attack the Black Priest. Oh wow. That's a bad position to be in. There's a whole lot of sparklings. Okay. Can we kill the sparklings quickly by hitting him again? I don't know. Let's find out. Bolam, can you stomp? You can. Good, please do. Because he's trying to heal. Come on. Did he get it off? I don't know. Okay, 7 seconds on that. What's on? Wendaru, please heal Bolam. Yeah, those sparklings. Okay. Lek, please fear him, because otherwise he's going to get that unheal off. Nella, while he's running around with a chicken like his head cut off, go ahead and shoot him. Good. Alright. Now, we can come kill sparklings. Wendaru, you can steal health from Lek. And then you can put the seed on the Aarklash, or on the thing. And then I want to try to kill the sparklings. So let's have you hit there. Nella can't hit anywhere at the moment.
To Earth's hour.
The Flesh Spectre's far enough away that I'm actually not worried about what happens if it dies, so I'll have Nella hit it. Wendaru, please heal Bolan again. Oh, you guys are all standing in something. I need you to get closer to the leech grain anyway. You're still standing in stuff. Nella, I need you to move. There you go. Thank you. 3 seconds on the leech grain. This could be close. We'll see what happens. 0. They got Bolam. Okay. You can pick up Bolam. You're waiting on mana. You now have the mana, so please hit the Flesh Spectre. Okay. You don't have the mana, so I need you to continue targeting the Flesh Spectre. Okay, Wendaru, what you got going? If you're trying to pick him up and it's not happening, this may not work.
I am not long for this world.
Nope, Lex down. Unfortunately, I got caught in the Flesh Spectre's AoE when I was trying not to be. Okay, so the Flesh Spectre's now dead, but so is Wendaru. Yep, that's over. Okay. We will load the last quick save. And we will continue this. Bolam, please move to the front. So, the base concept was okay. I think I targeted the wrong thing first. Maybe I should have made the sparklights, my sparklings, whatever they were called, my initial target instead of the Flesh Spectre. I thought I did, actually. Okay, now, so we charge the Black Priest. Pause it. We charge the Black Priest. We shock the Black Priest. We zap the Black Priest with additional AoE. We cast Leech Grain on the Gargoyle, and then everybody, when they're done with what they're doing, attack the Black Priest. And now, Bolam, you can stomp.
Kaboom!
Nella, you can recast that. Wendaru. Okay, Bolam is sitting in the middle of the AoE at the moment. So I'm going to heal through it this time. Nella does not have enough. So I still need everybody attacking the Black Priest, including Bolam.
I heal your wound.
Actually, Bullet. You know what? No, stay where you are. Come on. I need that guy dead. Thank you. Bolam, go ahead and hit this sparkling. Grain of Healing has 2 seconds, which will be fine. You can hit that Ira. Oh, hold on. Is the Ira casting? It is. So instead of hitting the Ira, fear the Ira, because that'll stop it from doing that. Now, you can shock the Ira.
For eternity.
Alright, so that kills the Ira. Okay, so now I need to deal with the sparklings. I'm going to have Bolam going after the thing. Okay. Now, I need to keep Wendaru's mana up. So let's have Wendaru steal health from Nella. Lek doesn't have enough mana points, so I'm going to go after the sparkling there. Nella's going to go after the sparkling there. Wendaru, after taking that, is going to go after the sparkling there. Okay. What's it doing? Gargoyle surrounds itself with channeled aura, 70 magic damage a second on enemies. immunize against control effects, healing the damage it receives. Okay, so Bolam, go ahead and stomp. Wendaru, seed, and then move over there. Nella, you don't have enough mana yet. Lek, you do. I would love to be able to hit two different things with that, but that's not going to happen. So let's go ahead and grab this. Oh, cancel. Grab this instead. Let's move you there and have you shoot him through that.
Kneel to Earth's power.
I bring the gift.
Nella still doesn't have enough mana points for this. Now she does. Let's get this done.
Strike.
Okay, almost good enough to kill the Sparkling. 7 seconds on the seed. Let's get a heal over here.
Be healed, friend.
There we go. Alright, that's that Sparkling dead. Now I need Lek to get out, because apparently he's taking more damage than I thought he was. She can't heal. Nella can, so I'm going to have Nella heal Lek. I'm going to have Lek channel on the Sparkling. Bolam has 3 seconds. He's going to charge whatever the heck. He'll just charge. Healing Grain will go off. That'll be good. That heals. Good. Okay. So Nella doesn't actually have to cast that heal, but there's nothing I can't stop it. It's already going. That's fine. Okay. Wendaru, steal health from Nella so that you can keep that up. Nella, target the Sparkling. Lek, you're already targeting the Sparkling. Bolam, go ahead and stomp just to keep the Gargoyle from being too big of a nuisance.
All fall down.
And you'll kill the Gargoyle here in a second. Good. Nope, please target the Sparkling. Lek, move here and target him. Nella, shock him. That takes out the Sparkling. The Flesh Spectre is now casting that, and it's going to be on Nella, so as soon as it goes off, Nella can move. We'll all target the Flesh Spectre again. And Nella doesn't have enough mana, so this is just going to be the slow process of beating him to death, basically. Which isn't going to take too long, and then he's dead. Everybody run away so he doesn't explode and hurt you. Or freer you, either way. Okay, so, had to adjust on that one, run it twice, but I'm comfortable, it went well. Alright, got an earring, probably doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't matter. Oh, got a new earring just from doing that. Okay. Physical damage, magic damage, healing done, mana regen, and resist magic. So it's better magic damage, better mana regen, so yeah, I'll give that to her. Magic armor, physical damage, magic damage, mana regen. Your mana regen is 12. Oh, it's 15. Yeah, and I don't care how much physical damage you do, so I'm just going to close or get rid of that. Alright. So this has been a decent, what do you call it? Crew. A decent core to be...
Only one more remains.
Yeah, it's all the remains that worry me.
Your bones will not remain here. I will see to that, friend Denzel.
Just think, if this happened next moon, you would already be safely away.
And how do you think I would feel knowing you were in this situation?
Aye, we've all broken bread and spilt blood together.
Once a wheel sword, forever a wheel sword.
I gain comfort and strength from all of you. So let us press on. We are not far now.
Of course, I don't know what we're not far from, but that is a good stopping point. So I will save it here, and we will see what happens. I expect we're going to find out that it is not as simple as we think. We're going to get where we think we are safe, find out there's been a greater problem, and that we will have to proceed from there. It would be odd if there were only 3 set pieces, one outside, one in caves, and one in this building. But I don't know how long the game is, so maybe that's the case. We'll see. Thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.